Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel once again. So today is part 2 of the Halloween looks that I will be doing this year. And today we are doing something, a mixture of glam but also gore. But it's not as gore as it is glam, I suppose. Well, you will see when we get there. However, all we're gonna need to start for this look is one of these. Now, this is just initially a lace face mask. These are so affordable, you can get them for a few pounds or dollars on Amazon. And you just choose whichever is the most appealing to you. Of course, I chose a fox because I'm foxy. Because I have ginger hair and I thought that makes the most sense. And yeah, that's the only thing you need. And with that, we can get started. Now, of course, if you do not want to buy one of these masks, you can always get a little bit of lace material, but to be honest, I think it's less hassle just to buy one of these because, as I said, they're quite affordable. So yeah, without further ado, we will get into this video. So, hello again, it's me, Dom, who else? So, I decided to do a voiceover because it's just easier for me, especially for these Halloween looks. So what you want to do for the first step is basically just put the mask on carefully, especially if you have a stupid hairband with spikes on, and you basically just place the mask how it's going to sit on your face. And yes, my nose is crooked on this mask, but then again, it was really cheap. So you just basically put the mask how it's most comfortable on your face, like so. And for the next step, you will need an eyeliner of some sorts. Now, I chose to go for a black one because that is the effect that I want. However, you can go for any color you want. And with that, I will just basically outline where the mask is, or basically what part of my face the mask is covering, just as a reference, because I will then later color the whole part in with the black color. Again, you can choose any color you want. I simply chose the black color because I think it will give the best effect. Once you have placed all your kind of markings, you should look something like that. I know it's a really good look, but I seemed happy with it. So basically I continued with this cream black color from Maybelline. Of course, if you have face paints, or if you don't have anything like that, you can just continue using the gel liner, or even a liquid liner would be alright, as long as it wouldn't crack on you. And with that, I'm literally just going to fill in the entire space or the entire area of my face that is within this marking. Once you have put all that creamy mess on your face, you really want to set it with a powder. So in order to do that, I'm just using the black eyeshadow from Manhattan, just on a whichever brush is the closest to your hand. To be honest, it doesn't matter much. It just matters that you basically cover all the sticky area. This will not just only make it stay longer, but as you see, it will also make it a little bit more even and also darker. I would recommend that if you're not using specific paints that are designed to last very long, I would definitely set it with this eyeshadow. Now if you don't want to, you don't have to, but it will crease otherwise and it might smear, or if you're really going to sweat, if you, for instance, if you're going to a dancing type of a party, this might start sweating down your mask. So yeah, as I said, I can't stress enough, it's really important to set it. You will also see that I'm going a little bit out of the lines just to kind of smudge it in, or basically to just not make the lines so sharp, so just a little smoked out. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. Of course, you don't have to use the Manhattan eyeshadow. All you need is a matte black that you trust. Now, you can do two things when it comes to the bottom and top inner line or waterline. You could either use the same color that you used on your skin, whichever color you have chosen to use, or you could go with a really bright color depending on whether the eyes are a focal point of this look. I actually wanted to use the black, however I used it up on the face and then I was too lazy to actually look for the sharpener, so went with this dark purple, which is Raisin from Sleek. But again, you don't have to use any of the products I'm using. I'm simply referencing them in case you do want to use them or you already own them. Next step is basically just foundation. I'm using the Dermacool foundation in 207, and as you can see, I'm going a little bit over the edges. Again, I don't want this to be perfect, and I also think that it helps with blending in a little bit better. And then my brush got a little bit covered with black, but I didn't mind it. I actually like the aesthetics of the gray on the skin. And again, because we want this to last all night, we're covering the area where we put the foundation on with a translucent powder. I am using the RCMA No Color powder. And for the next step, of course, I couldn't go without using highlighter. So I'm just putting it, as you can see, on top of my lip, on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Now, this step is absolutely optional. It's just because my eyelashes are quite light and I just wanted to make them dark so it's more cohesive. But if you have dark lashes naturally, you can absolutely skip this step. Or if you want to wear fake lashes, you can go ahead as well. I just thought it would be quite inconvenient considering we'll be putting the mask on later. And here, as shown in the previous clip, I'm using the NYX glitter glue, and I'm basically just putting it everywhere where I will be applying the glitter after. Just make sure that you don't take too long between applying the glue, of course, and then the glitter, because it will be a little bit more difficult as it is when it's nice and tacky. But as I said, I'm just applying the NYX glitter. I think it's in hazelnut or walnut, where I put the glitter glue on previously. Here, as you can see, I'm just repeating the two steps. I would recommend that you do this in smaller portion, as otherwise the glue will dry out. And towards the end, I did try to push the glitter on in bigger chunks because I wanted to give this distressed look. Now, before you all come for me, I know there are better ways of applying bigger objects as such as this gems to your face. However, I'm just thinking that most of people are probably not gonna have
any specific adhesive. However, it's most likely that most of you will have lash glue, which is why I have used that. Once you have placed the gems where you want them, you can place, of course, how many and in whichever pattern you like. I'm just basically covering them with the glitter I have used on the face because I found that they're a little bit darker than the glitter, so I wanted to make it more look like one. So there you go. Now, I don't know about you, but personally I love fake blood. Just be a little bit caution when you're using it because it does get messy quite easily, as you saw, and it will drip everywhere. So make sure that the clothes you're wearing either won't show that they're covered in blood, unless of course that is your intention, or just be a little bit careful because it is basically alcohol, so it could be a little bit difficult to remove from clothes. It of course all depends on the brand of fake blood that you're using, but as you can see I am just dripping it on the other side, as that is supposed to be the gory side, and the other one, if it's not obvious, is supposed to be the more glam side where the jewels and the glitter is coming down. But yeah, you can apply as much as you want. Of course, this look wouldn't be complete without the lipstick, and I was really happy with the color of it as it was quite close to the fake blood. I'm using Nas Fur Atu from Kat Von D. It's the liquid lipstick, and I will be applying 2 layers because of the foundation. It did get a little washed out. So clearly I was quite happy with the way this turned out. Now the fake blood does itch a little bit, but you get used to it. And yeah, this is how it should look like when you're done with your makeup or something along those lines, but of course you can do you. And now we accessorize.
So yeah guys, this is the finished look for today. Now of course you can accessorize it the way you want. I added some little cute lacy gloves with like really cute details, and this earring, and of course the big choker, because I think it kind of fits the vibe. However, if you don't like any part of how I have finished this look, of course you can do it exactly the way you want. However, I just think it really fits in well with the kind of a theme. Also, I hope that you have enjoyed the half and half kind of a take on this look. Now again, I will upload, or I'll put the picture up somewhere of where I got the inspiration for this look. I made it my own version, but yeah guys, this is it. This was quite easy. You don't really need much. All you need is the mask, fake blood, and some gems, of course, if you decide to put them there. But yeah, I think this is quite a look. I mean, this would also be good if you're going to a masquerade ball or anything like that. It just has a little bit of a twist to it. So yeah guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you are safe and well, no matter when you're watching the video, maybe in the morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Before I forget, as most of the time, I will insert the pictures, probably now that I'm talking, as I usually do, of this look, just so that you see how this look looks in pictures. I will see you in my next video, hopefully. Bye!